Hello my dear friends, and welcome back to another video. So today we have something really huge, the world premiere trailer of the upcoming Ubisoft open world game coming in 2024, Star Wars Outlaws. This looks amazing, and I've got to say there are things in this trailer which really get me excited. I want to react to all of it with you guys, and we're going to break it all down. Just to start things off, I think this is going to be a lot of what the book of Boba Fett should have been. Of course, it takes place a bit earlier in the timeline, between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, but there's so much stuff regarding scoundrels, there's Han Solo in Carbonite going to Jabba's palace, there's grit, and I do think it's also going to tie into some of the comics we covered last year, War of the Bounty Hunters, Crimson Reign, and the Hidden Empire, so I do think we might see Qi'ra. There's loads of stuff to do with syndicates. I do think she might make an appearance, that'd be really awesome. Now this game introduces a brand new protagonist, some brand new allies, an adorable pet, and here is the synopsis. Experience the first ever open world Star Wars game set between the events of episode 5 and 6. Explore distinct planets across the galaxy, both iconic and new. Risk it all as Vess, an emerging scoundrel seeking freedom and the means to start a new life, along with her companion Nyx, who is an adorable little creature. Fight, steal and outwit your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates as you join the galaxy's most wanted. Some really awesome stuff. So no more jibber jabber, let's dive straight into this.
These are dangerous times. At least that's what I hear. The Empire? They're everywhere.
So a very classic Star Wars vibe with these TIE fighters and X-Wings. Very much rebellion versus Empire sort of time period, but a very exciting one because this is after Andor, this is after A New Hope, this is after The Empire Strikes Back, in the time period, the short time period between episodes 5 and 6. But it seems with the new Disney canon, a lot took place during that time period. We have stormtroopers, and then we see the Pike Syndicate again, reminiscent of Book of Boba Fett. We're going to see some of their other allies, and as I say, this could connect to Qi'ra, Crimson Dawn, and some others around at this time too.
But the world here?
So this is just an excellent shot. We see Han Solo and Carbonite arriving at Jabba's palace. There is Jabba, some of the Gamorreans, the Tatooine Sons. I love this. I love how cinematic it is. When you play the game, when you see these cut sequences, you can visualize them in your mind and piece them together in between episode 5 and 6.
Belongs to the syndicates.
So that was really cool. An actual sword against this Celestin, and it kind of makes me think of the Knights of Ren. I don't know if they're going to do that. They are around at this time, by the way. They're not limited to just Kylo Ren, they existed a long time before. And as I say with some of the new comics, they explore that. I don't think it's one of them, but it does give me those kind of vibes. So here we have a bar, and we have a Twi'lek serving a Gamorrean and a Rodian, and a fight is about to ensue.
If I want to survive, I have to play their game.
So this little guy is Nyx. He's kind of like an axolotl.
Looks like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
They got this so right. The way these games are directed is almost better than the live action stuff, for a large portion of it. Just the tension. The music's fantastic as well. These kind of mercenaries remind me of the Red Key Raiders or some of the other syndicates we see in the Aftermath trilogy. So as I say, they use swords, they use pistols, and our main character, Vess, she's a wanted woman at this time. I've heard some people say she's kind of like the female Han Solo. I can kind of see that. She's an awesome protagonist. She's about to come across someone really interesting, by the way, someone called Jalen, who some fans are saying is going to be Kyle Katarn. Let's take a look. I get very Solo a Star Wars story vibes from this, also combined with Andor, these kind of backwater planets. It also gives off 1313 vibes as well.
I've been held back my whole life. Finally be free.
This reminds me of Crates. I don't think it is. I think also we see Cantonica at one stage.
Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
So this guy's called Jalen, and here is a commando droid, which we recently also saw in The Bad Batch, but they've appeared in multiple times in animation. But fans do think Jalen could be like a canon Kyle Katarn. and Kyle is a character a lot of fans want to see in video games once again. So maybe that's like a name he goes by, a pseudonym, an alias.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have
He's got betrayal written all over his face, by the way.
to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never...
So the big plot of this game is that she has to pull off a huge heist, something no scoundrel has ever done before. That's the premise, that's what they're going for. And I think that could be really awesome because you come across tons of other people you don't know if you can trust. There's going to be some betrayals. There's going to be some of the darkest parts of the galaxy. I think that's the promise fans are really excited about.
Never look over your shoulder again.
And you can't have a good game without a Rancor. We saw these in Jedi Survivor, now they're back for this. That kind of looks like Kijimi. And I'm pretty sure this is Cantonica, the Canto Bight.
The underworld shows no mercy.
That Pike looks like bad news. Look at this guy. This guy looks like he's going to give you a bad day.
But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Fantastic. So I believe we're getting a gameplay trailer tomorrow at some time in the evening, so we'll take a look at that when it drops. Star Wars Outlaws coming 2024 by Massive, a Ubisoft studio. This is the big open world game fans have been so excited about. Some familiar planets, some brand new ones. I'm all for this. This looks absolutely amazing. I love the diversity of aliens too. That was one of my favourite things about Star Wars when I first saw Return of the Jedi when I was 6. And we see some Hammerheads, some Aquilish, Gamorreans, not just as guards. That takes you back to some of the old Legends comics, and also some of those annuals that came out after Return of the Jedi. The annual Star Wars things with various comics and stories. Kind of reminds me of that, and it feels like a comic book come to life. Oh, I'm so excited for this one, guys. But share your thoughts on this in the comments down below. Bit of a different sort of video. I posted a news update earlier where we took a look at the latest by Timothy Zahn, some updates for Ahsoka and Mandalorian. If you enjoyed this video, give me a big fat thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. May the Force be with you, always.